I'm gonna be honest, I've had my own learning and becoming and unbecoming of my relationship with the land, because in communities of color, we don't go hiking. I don't go to camps. We're in the city. We accept that my backyard there's a refinery or a rail yard, and that's normal. Versus that's not normal. That's the land hurting, and we're hurting because the land is hurting. And I think, oh, see, and then that makes me so sad that like my idea of the U.S. was this was normal. Occupied Turtle Island, this is normal, and it's not. The land shouldn't be hurting. The air shouldn't be hurting you. We need to erase that story of like, this is what our neighborhoods look like when we can have healthy neighborhoods, when we can have, lush green spaces. And to be honest, that's actually what started it for me. When I went to, I think it was Oregon, and I said, it's so green here. It's weird. And then I took a breath and I'm like, oh, this is what breathing feels like. And I remember that moment because I was very sad that I'm like, dang, is this the first time I've ever had a good breath? Because I can't breathe back home. And I sit with that a lot, right? Like kind of these little moments. And sometimes when we think about colonial practices, we think of these big systems, but even these little things that manifest into bigger severed relationships. That's what it is when you're trying to decolonize yourself from these colonial practices. Is what are you doing in your practice that's really thinking about how the way you walk in this world, the way that notice the things that are around you, and I want to rename it again and share and name and even say that gratitude out loud.